Janai and welcome to my channel. So today I am going to be reacting to two music videos. The first one is going to be Confidence by Onew, Shiny's Onew, and I believe this is a pre-release track before he drops his new album, which I believe is called Percent, something like that if I'm not mistaken. Then after that, I'm going to react to TXT Taehyun's new cover called I to Highball, or is it Highball to I? I think it's I to Highball, but we'll see when I watch it. I don't think I've ever done a video like this before where I have two completely unrelated artists in the same reaction, but I figure why not? Because I'm definitely very interested in both of these songs, but why put them in two separate videos if they're gonna be super short anyway? Might as well just make it a little longer and put it in one. So that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, Confidence. I'm very excited for Onew to come up with new music. So far I've really loved all of his solo work. So I'm just very curious as to what style he's going to be giving, because I know he's been experimenting with different styles. He's really trying to just kind of have fun with the work he's doing these days, not trying to stay in any kind of box. And I believe he also actually put out an English song called Mad. I haven't heard it. I've heard part of it though. I haven't heard the whole thing, but I think it was like an R&B type of feel. But anyway, so he's experimenting a lot. So I'm curious what Confidence is gonna be like. So let us get into it. Oh, already it looks like he might have filmed this in the States. Maybe. It's giving garage band vibes. I already like the style of this. It's kind of jazzy groovy. These visuals. What's with this pop I can everywhere? Can we give us a little bit of bars? Oh, that wasn't expected. These lyrics are so good. This reminds me a little bit of Manse, with like the colors and how bright it is. Oh, it's over? It's a staged image, do not imitate. Oh, okay. Well, that was really nice. I really enjoyed it. I didn't know what to expect, but if this is at all kind of the direction the album will be going, it's possible he's gonna experiment with many different genres in this album, but still, I'm all for it. If this is the style, the kind of direction he wants to explore a lot in this album, I'm really here for it. I like the song a lot. First, we can talk about the visuals. I just love how bright and playful they were, and even kind of childlike. like first of all, like this Popeye, like the cartoon images. It was funny how that kind of followed him throughout the video. You know, because I guess he was imitating Popeye in a way too, with like him having the angel wings sort of, and him like being very confident and strong. But images like that, and I can't find where the Ken dolls were, but remember when we saw that, like kind of these toys and things that remind you of your childhood, and that can mean a lot of things. I remember at some point he was saying that he was kind of stuck in a rut, and the thing that was holding him back was nothing else other than his lack of confidence. Like I think he was paying too much attention to other influences, like what outside people were trying to tell him he should do. So that was like kind of keeping him stuck, almost like, you know how you're kind of regress or you're like stuck in a early developmental period like childhood, or it maybe is not that deep, and maybe it's saying that like you have to kind of go back to your inner child, like that time when you were just free, like exploring the world, and kind of going your own way before like society and things like that kind of weigh you down and kind of force you into a certain path. So it could be saying that as well. But I love the bright, colorful, childlike images, and I love when he became more confident, like it was growing as he was trying to get the Popeye, I guess like the Popeye can was representing him gaining the confidence. And then see, I like this I even like the styling, and I like these wings, but they're like made of so many different feathers. It's really cool. It kind of also is giving like what would you say, like those garage sales, or like those places where people go to thrift like a bunch of old things, or like old craft stores, things like that, like hand-me-downs. It was kind of giving like thrift store vibes, which I like. It was just unique. It was an all-around unique video. Onew does like these unique concepts so well, these kind of quirky, whimsical concepts. Aside from the visuals though, like I said, the style of song, I really liked it. I love the jazzy elements. I love the minimal instrumentation. And I love the drums especially. I thought the drums were very prominent throughout the song. And Onew's voice, he has such a talent for like not just writing the beat, he was doing that very well, but also the way he changes like the pitch and the tone of his voice, almost like he is matching the instruments. There were times when his voice went really deep and it fit the tone of the song, or like how the instruments were, like when they were more bass heavy and things like that. But also I love how high his voice got, especially in the chorus. It's so sweet and just like lilting in the chorus. I really like that. And he even gave us a little bit of rap. I think he was trying to show just how he could do it all with his voice, which we already knew, but I feel like he really showcased this here with his vocals. There were just so many different things he did with his voice. Yeah, see? Oh, and there's the Ken dolls. Because this is my first time hearing this song, there's no way I'm going to remember how he sang in each part. Like, I have not begun to memorize it yet, but like those were just good examples right there of how he was singing all sweetly, then he was doing like his verses with the Ken dolls. But it was really so nice. He does such a great job. I just wish the song were longer, but it was a nice like teaser and a nice like way to build anticipation for what the rest of the album is going to be. So when the title track comes, I'm going to be very excited to react to that. All right, so let us go on to the next song. Okay, so now we have TXT Taehyun, and he is covering I to Highball. Okay, so it's I first. And it's by, I think it's a Japanese rock band called Let Me Know. I've never heard of them, so this will be brand new to me. And I guess I to Highball translates probably to love and a highball, like that, what is it, that cocktail that's very popular in Japan. Have y'all guys seen the lyrics to this song? Like the translation? Unfortunately, it's not gonna be here. There's no captions or anything. But I encourage you to go look them up. But it's pretty mature, I would say. It's a pretty mature song and quite like sensual. That's the feeling it was giving me. Also kind of sad. but it definitely makes sense. Like the title of the song, like a highball, it just brings you to like it reminds you of like maybe like a bar setting, you know. To me, it was giving like this woman. I don't know why. I'm not even sure it's talking about a woman. Could be a man. But I was picturing a woman who is like, you know, she is really attracted to this guy who's not so good for her. Like he's bad news. He's not interested in something real. Like, but she can't help it. You know, she's like drunk on him. Basically, there was a lot of themes of comparing the guy to a highball, I feel like. But at the same time, she also needs to drink a highball to just like, you know, block out what, you know, the probably her conscience that's telling her you need to get away from this guy. Like, but she's like, no, I want to spend the night with him. I don't care if I can only just have this. I need to have something. You know what I mean? I just want to feel good before this all falls apart. And then she was talking about him arousing her, I guess. It was quite serious, quite mature. Which isn't surprising because, again, the song title makes sense. I feel like the themes definitely make sense with the title of the song. It's more surprising that Taehyun was allowed to cover this by the company. So shout out to Taehyun, you know what I mean? I like how he's just really doesn't care. Like he's gonna sing the songs that he wants to sing, and also the songs he definitely listens to on his own time. So I like how, you know, TXT themselves are just growing more mature and censoring themselves less. You know, I think that's really cool. So he already really looks good in this shot. He's looking amazing. Okay, so let's get into it. You know, Taehyun's already gonna kill it. His vocals are amazing. I didn't expect this sound at all. Not after seeing the lyrics. It's way more upbeat than I thought it would be. His vocal sounds so clean. Oh, I like that little fade out. He's definitely conveying that pain. I like that long note and how it fades out a little bit, very subtly. It's an overall actually surprisingly chill song, soft song. Oh, why are these songs over so fast? Okay. Wow, that was very unexpected from Taehyun. Of course it sounded good. That was never going to be a question. But I'm very surprised by a lot of things. I'm very surprised that this is a song he chose and listened to. it doesn't strike me as like a song that really is his taste. And I'm not saying that it's not his taste, right? I'm not saying I know him like that, but I feel like, you know, he leans like, or like he tends to recommend songs that are different in style. So it's surprising that he picked this one. So it's just showing me how actually really diverse his taste in music more than I thought. He listens to all kinds of things, as we know. But this song, it was Japanese rock vibes, but it was also, isn't Mira was the kind of feeling old school, like maybe 80s or something, a little bit. It sounds like a song that you might hear in an old Japanese movie, or even like an old like Japanese anime from decades ago. And what surprised me about it also was just how subtle and mellow it was. Because you know Taehyun, if he wants to, he can give you those powerful vocals and that like gritty voice, and he like a lot of times he kind of like you could hear it coming from deep in the throat, you know, like he really uses his chest voice really heavy, and belts like really high and long. Even though he did have those long notes in the chorus, he's definitely been gone longer before. So it was just such a chill song for him, but I like it. I like how he wasn't, you know, I really felt like it was a song that he just liked and wanted to share with Moa. It wasn't about him trying to show off how amazing his vocals are, even though they were great in the song. Because again, even though the song was subtle, he was doing some really awesome things. Like, he had, to me, a very, very clear voice throughout. Like, his voice rang so strong, even though it was soft, the whole time. It's like the music really was background. It didn't overtake him at all, even though the instrumentation was a little busy, I would say, and like the song was just how can I, like, kind of fast paced, like quite up tempo, but his voice really rang clear and sharp throughout the whole song, and he expressed the emotion of the song very well. He was expressing like that longing, I feel like, that pain, that hurt, probably, that this person is causing, the protagonist, and that feeling of just like being like drunk, helpless, that sort of thing. So he conveys emotion so well. And again, the times that it did require more from him vocally, like those long drawn out notes, and also when it kind of faded subtly at the end, all that he did super well. But again, he was just showing that this is something I really like. This is a style I want to share with you guys. And it's not just about me just showing you how great I could be, you know, doing all these different vocal techniques and all of this powerful stuff. Like, because we already know he can do it. And TXT songs call for him to do it a lot. That's kind of his role, you know? So I like that he was able to show us this different side of him. I think that's a really cool and like artistic choice from Taehyun. So, but yeah, and the visuals were great too. At first, when I saw this still shot, I was thinking, oh, for me, calling up the image of like a dark bar, sultry atmosphere, this doesn't, even though this is really colorful and bright and nice, like this doesn't seem to match the theme of the song. But again, when I heard that instrumentation and how up-tempo it was, I was like, oh, this actually does fit this background pretty well. And Tan looks great. It reminds me a little bit of Love Language, because they dressed similarly. They had like these colorful t-shirts and these jeans. It was very casual feeling. So I like that it kind of fits the Love Language styling as well. But let me know what you thought of this song. Clearly, I had a lot to say about both this one and Onew song. So yeah, let me know what you thought. Please leave a comment. Please like the video. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.